What up, Wheatfield? What up, guys? What it do? Welcome back to the Wheatfield, y'all. Welcome to you. If you're new, hey, welcome to you too. This is your girl, Lati, here at Tears and Wheat Roll Show, where you show enough, never know what you're gonna get. We're gonna bring a quick message real fast. Lip gloss. I'm not for sure what we bringing. I don't know what it is. The Most High God said we coming back to bring a message. But I did want to talk about something real quick is manifestations and abundance. Synchronicities, beloved. Watch out for synchronicities during this time. Because we literally just uploaded a message that, talking about, testimony to Tarot, beloved, talking about how sometimes we fall back into habits that are just not good for us, and to unpack the reasons why you kind of go back and forth with that type of stuff. Whatever it is for you, it's important. Lo and behold, for us to get led to a message by one of our favorite readers, the Sofo King, who was talking and speaking on healthy habits and getting back into the swing of things, doing things that you know that you should be doing, so that you can be the raised into your highest you, essentially. So we shared it to the community page because we just thought it was like, wow, we literally just uploaded this, and while we were watching it, their message was uploading, and I believe they had to do it earlier in the day because at this point it's nighttime outside Ashe, and it was daylight when he recorded it. So it just felt significant to me that we were leaving a testimony in terms of releasing, and like this right here just said, surrendering. Right. We even have the energy of radical rebirth, and those energies came out in our reading, and he was speaking about some of the same things. When I say some of the same words was coming out, beloved, we was just like mouth on the floor, like, to what? Like, he talked about exercise and healthy eating and honoring the body and coming away from habits that don't serve thee. He talked about fast food, where we were talking about smoking, vaping, whatever. So it was just really significant that we got that message. And then we went to go take our shower and get, cleansed up and everything. And the Most High God had us take in our cinnamon. It is the 4th of the month, so it's still the early days of the month where we can do our abundance practices, rituals, wash your hands with cinnamon, so that you can bring in that abundance for the month. And so the Most High God had us practice in a different way, whereas we usually will wash our hands with cinnamon, at the sink, and we would do the cinnamon blow through the door, stuff like that, or boil cinnamon so we have that energy in the house. But Spirit had us take the cinnamon into the shower, and we washed with it. Cleansed our face, our throat, chest, lungs, really that sacral area. We did the pits, everything with it. That might be a little bit TMI, but the Spirit really, went down through there in terms, of the cinnamon and calling back the abundance. And I felt like calling back the abundance of health. And we really were thinking about the energy of surrenderance, surrendering bad habits and nurturing and nourishing self, and also, being reborn again, tapping into that strength. We felt sacral chakra, creativity, and again, you see her with her candles lit, and I felt the energy of my others, like, this says the 7 sisters, but like just ancestors and people who would support me in the spirit. And I felt spiritual support. I felt purpose. I felt forgiveness, and a call to surrenderance in terms of what it is that we're supposed to be doing, waiting for instruction and being patient. We also felt the abundance, but we also felt something very different, like washing off that old identity and being reborn. I felt like the Spirit washing my face, like so I could see myself new as a different person without the habit of smoking, like toss that old identity in the trash, beloved, and see ourselves in a much healthier light, full of joy and happiness without those old habits. So, releasing those masks. You know what I mean? Letting it fall away. Something that we have put on because of trauma, Ashe. And we had just spoke about like transmuting the energy of past trauma and residual connection to things in the past, whether it's painful relationships, and where did those relationships begin, whether it's childhood all the way back when, and kind of walking through accepting self and also issuing forgiveness and releasing that energy. Really releasing, surrendering, yes. Because we could definitely feel our manifestations coming in. Manifestation of what? Joy, Ashe, feeling raw, naked, and thinking about the truth of self, and allowing the Spirit to reveal those secrets onto us. And again, we just talked about forgiveness. So forgiveness, right? What are we doing, to support self? What are we supposed to be doing that we've already learned, that we've come away from? And that was one of the things that Spiritual King, his name was Sofo King. I don't know where we got Spiritual King from, but the Spirit led us to Sofo King to give us that reminder, about the things that we have come to learn to do that are good and helpful onto us to replenish us in the spiritual replenishment, so that we may continue to stay strong and be guarded against the negative energies that will come into us, to really ward those things off and block them out. Yes. See, it could be something that we desire, but is it really good for us, to follow our intuition and do things differently, even when we get upset, to feel safe, to resist, and because we know we can do it. Like, to me, that's like a coward's way out for us. And we not talking about anybody else, beloved, but for us, we know that it's just like giving in for the sake of giving in, like looking for the opportunity to give in. But that season is over, and new seasons are getting ready to begin. And I feel like we're being clothed and cloaked in something different, being called to something different, to raise ourselves up, to go higher. I feel this new cycle coming in, and I'm feeling like brand new attire. Fearless love. To be fearless. To love yourself fearlessly. And when I say that, Oshun energy. Oshun energy. Okay. And I feel her laying on this golden yellow pillow, like dripping with it. I mean, hair adorned with it. I'm talking about these peacock feathers in the background. I'm talking about intuition. I'm talking about third eye popping. I'm talking about you finna be on a whole nother level week, but it might be something that you need to release so that you can step fully into this new identity. What is that thing for thee? I don't know, but we just testified about that, what that thing was for thee. For us, it was that thing. And to release it, to surrender it. And what is it to surrender that little thing to gain so much more, beloved? It ain't even no comparison, Ashe. Walk away from it. Walk away from it. stepping into a whole new cycle, beloved, a whole new sense of self, a whole new identity. I'm talking about you. We ain't washing just hands in abundance. Oh no, we talking about whole body activation, like raising ourselves up above those things that it's just petty. It's like, let it go. Now look at this. She lounging. That yellow, that gold, that reminds me of joy, like resting in that joy. She got that mirror in her hand, fearless love. And like, lush. It's just lush and abundant. And look at that energy. What? Huh? Oh, we definitely could let go of that little thing. It ain't even a thing. It's like, no. Doesn't mean that every day gonna be easy. Absolutely not. But when we remember this, keep it right here in the forefront. Intuition. That's the vision. Yes. When I say a whole new attire, somebody about to be redressed and remade. Like, you ain't even gonna recognize yourself, Ashe. You're gonna be like, they can't even get you to peek back at that. You want for something totally different, huh, beloved? Yes. That's what the Spirit said. All these burdens gone. I feel like your spirit guys is saying you finna go off and do something different. It's gonna be something totally new, all because you took the opportunity to make amends, apologize to you, love it on you. Fearless love, beloved. Anything else in here? Spirit say no. I'm feeling higher self. See? Releasing that toxicity. Whatever it is that's toxic to you, we talked about ours in our testimony, but this is not just for us, beloved. It's just not. We saw the energy of pause, delay. I definitely feel like transmuting energy from the past, old relationships, childhood traumas, whatever it was that may have you attached to some low vibrational energy, something that you know is not good for you. Help is on the way. So if you need help with the situation, with transforming your life, with getting back in a good way and staying in a good way, help is on the way. And I felt spiritual help, those 3 of Cups. Yes, you are on the right path, but I feel like somebody might need some help staying on the right path. I definitely feel like something good is coming. Expect the unexpected, beloved. Like you are going to be recloaked, remade, like your whole attire is finna change. Like I said, something or someone may be attempting to stop you, put you on pause. And I'm feeling an energy, not just particular people, but something else. It could be inner wounds, inner toxicity, something that you need to let go of and release. It could be a past relationship. We see playfulness. You could be too serious. You know what I mean? Serious deception could be at play. That's what I'm feeling. See, this toxicity and playfulness flipped in reverse. So it's definitely felt serious. It's some sort of deception. Something that's eating at you, plaguing you, nipping at you. Don't necessarily mean it is just you, but it's something. Something is going to happen very soon, though. Something very soon is going to happen. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And that's what, let your friends help you. And we see help is on the way. And I feel like not only just physical friends, this could be friends like to help you stay on the right path. You know what I mean? People who will support you in your journey to do the right thing. Maybe it's an exercise partner, maybe it's an accountability partner, something like that. We definitely see make the effort, but I feel like again making a decision to what you want. If you want longevity, if you want the abundance, you can have it, but we need to decide. You like to get off the fence and decide it. I feel like tennis, like ping ponging back and forth, and that was the energy that we have been in, and we have been told like we need to decide, make the decision. Unrequited love in a past life issue. See, it could be related to things from the past, people who did not, return your energy or return your romantic feelings. That's what I'm feeling here, right? But it's something that you do in terms of maintaining control. But you may be feeling like you are maintaining control, but I'm hearing that that thing is controlling you. It has taken some sense of control. We see free yourself from this cycle. The energy of flirtation is here. I hear flirting with death. You know what I mean? Like, it's something, I'm not the only one that's in this situation. This is for somebody out there that whatever you're doing, you could be flirting with death, beloved. And the Most High God says, retreat, back up off of it. Like, it's time to disconnect. Not only disconnect from the world, but this says disconnect from that thing. It could be something about your ex that you need to release again. It could be based on something that you picked up because of hurt, because of trauma, because of pain, unprocessed pain. Like this could have been a way that you dealt with it and you just haven't released it. And see, make the effort now flew out, but it's in reverse. It's something that you are not making a sufficient effort to quit, to release, to surrender. I'm hearing love yourself fearlessly. It's safe for you to love. And I definitely feel like something happened in childhood, or maybe with somebody that you were connected to since you were very young. We see true love here. I hear like whatever it is, I hear stole away true love. Like maybe the ability to deeply love on self or something like that. It could be religious factors, something that has to do with your spirituality, that could have an impact. You and your soulmate could have a difference in religious factors. That could be a difference between you and somebody that wants to come in. I feel like this relationship is a part of your abundance, heart-to-heart conversation. This is something that could be cleared up by having a heart-to-heart conversation, so stay optimistic. We do see the energy of forgiving and learning, beloved. I also saw engagement. Whatever it is worth waiting for, and you're attracting it, but first you have to let go of control. It's something that you are either using. I heard it's controlling you. You're not controlling it, but you think that you are. But it has control over you. Like I feel like that call or the lure to it in order to resist it, I don't know why I felt like that sounded different, but it definitely is. I'm hearing resist. I almost see the word cease and desist, but it kept coming out as resist, like you just need to resist or need support resisting. Maybe you have tried to cease and desist, but you need help in order to do it. You deserve love, beloved. And I feel like it's one of those things that you pray for. You deserve love, good finances, and career. I'm feeling 4 pillars of abundance: mental, emotional, I feel physical, and yes, financial, like all four. And that's why the spirit was having me wash and cleanse, out so I could release and surrender and, call in the abundance of all four pillars with the cinnamon. So just a different way of manifesting this month, the month of March. 3/4/24. Of course, the 3/3 portal is still active. You could be manifesting the day before, the day of, and the day after. Trust is here. And I feel like somebody is being called to trust the spirit and what's coming in for you. That the abundance is coming. Don't let the past habits or just the past itself control you, right? You may be thinking that you're coping, but you're not. The past is controlling. How does your relationship with money affect your current situation? Do you believe that you're worthy? Do you believe that you're capable? Do you trust money? Does money trust in you? And I'm feeling currency. I'm feeling the flow. I'm feeling the energy. Go back to a moment when you laughed so hard you almost peed your pants, or you did. Feel the laughter grow in your body, your cheeks hurting, your eyes watering. Maybe there was even a snort or two. Laughter is healing. It reminds us to take life less seriously. And that's what we were feeling, like something in the past, either this deception is serious or somebody is sending you some seriously. You just need to play more, be more lighthearted to combat whatever this toxicity is, to lean into joy. It says to find the joy in the littlest things, laugh more often. And that's a part of what I was feeling with Oshun. Like, she's laying on joy. She's resting in her joy and on it. Like, joy is oozing out of everything. And her intuition is popping. Like, she sees joy everywhere. She sees the abundance of life and can release the woes of the past because there's so much to look forward to. It says, take a deep dive in your belief system around money. Are there any beliefs you need to upgrade to create the results you are wanting most in your life? What do I believe about money? Do my beliefs match my dreams? And again, I feel that somebody's attire is getting ready to change. Not that you're just going to dress the part, but almost need to see yourself cloaked in that higher vision of you before you even physically step into it, in this manifested reality. You may be in the gap of it, needing to release some things, to begin to believe it, to see it, to walk in it before it's even presented. That way you're already, I feel, in the mindset of the vision that's being given onto you. It's changing your belief system, having you deal with some things that are deeply rooted around your belief around money, belief around self, how you cope with the past, how you are fearlessly loving on you. Again, this Oshun energy. Yeah. What you are able to see in another is only visible because it is within you. It is ready to be brought out. Shine your light on this feeling of not enough and see the truth. All that you need and want is within you. It is. And I'm being called to the African Rising Goddess book and to read on. See, that's that energy that it pulled out. You have goddess energy. And we saw the Empress earlier today, and I'm really feeling this goddess energy. It says, Oshun, the Temple of Lovers. And the Lovers card kept coming out in the earlier message. It says, Oshun, goddess Oshun is the exalted Orisha of honey sweet waters, love, sensuality, fertility, and beauty. And that's giving me sacral chakra energy. But the Yoruba lady of gold's anger and jealousy can also flood and destroy a water element. And the uh Queen of Cups kept coming out. So that's all synchronistic, tying together that Queen of Cups energy. It says, dare to love. Begin with loving yourself. Allow yourself to be loved. You feel everything deeply. And I feel like because you are empathic and because you feel everything deeply, those emotions sit within you and you have to transmute them is going to be very beneficial to look within self and feel and see, feel and see what is still plaguing you and to love yourself through it fearlessly. Like, don't be afraid of you and what you will see when you look in the mirror, when you do that hermit, that shadow work. What will you see? Can you get raw and naked and vulnerable with self? It says, this is your paradox. You are porous with a wall around your heart. So not only are you porous where you absorb energies, but you can have a tendency to put a block up, a wall around your heart. That's a paradox. The embodiment. You are loved and you are worth loving. Your divine assignment is to remain open to fearless love. You deserve to be loved in your language. And we saw that you deserve to be loved. Maybe we put it back there. Maybe we did. But I know we showed it in the romance. It said you deserve to be loved. I'm pretty sure we saw it. Trust, true love is here. Childhood issues. We saw that something that may have affected your love language from childhood. It says, you are worthy of a love that remembers your beauty at your ugliest moments. To be vulnerable and real and naked and raw and authentic. And the first person you can be that with is self, is you. It says, don't allow your unhealed past to block your future. And the Most High God literally said that, like, to release it, to release what is locked up and what you were, that residual energy, whether it's from childhood, whether it's from, adolescence and teens, whether it's early adulthood, whether it's relationships, whether it's parenting issues, whether it's past mistakes that you have made. Just because we're learning and going through things, we've taken on stuff that you have absorbed and it's still stuck with you. And to transmute it, you may be trying to cease and desist and stay on the right path, beloved, but you may need a little bit of help, spiritual help from self, an accountability partner from people, from your friends, people that's in your close-knit, tight little, center. And if you don't feel like you have anybody that you could trust in that way, the Most High God is there. Whatever you connect to in that intimate type of way, help is there, Ashe. It says, real love is a sacred contract that says, I am vulnerable and committed. Your heart is safe with me, and we said feeling safe. Let's expand our consciousness together. I feel somebody's highest self calling them to the next level, pulling them up and saying, we're taking you somewhere, that there's more than what you've been through. There's more than what you feel like is stuck on you. There's more to you than what you think is just you. Let that go. That past identity, release it. We are going to show you a whole new vision of self, and we are getting ready to clothe you, to dress you in it. Yes. I give love, I receive love, I am love. And if you guys watched the last reading, we pulled the fallback cards, and I think the last message that says, I am the love of my life. I am enough. And this says, I give love, I receive love, I am love. That is that same energy, beloved. Same energy. Chakra, I'm feeling. So just tap into just a little bit more what might be blocking. Not only blocking the collective, but we in a collective too. So, let's just take a peek. We see the energy of perseverance, commitment, dedication, dedicating ourselves to our highest self, to the Most High God, to experience life in the best way, to improve our relationship with the energy of the divine flow, beloved. Thank you to the Most High God who brings the message. This. Anything else in here? No. Obligation to old things, old relationships, or old relationship to yourself. You're not obligated to stay and be that person. You just not. You are free to change. I feel that ding, you are free to move around, Nashe. We see the energy of abundance. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about abundance. That sometimes somebody might lose something and somebody else might find something. And we're talking about releasing insecurities of the past, things that might have you connected to some low vibrational shit that's just time to fall away, beloved. And that's just that, because the abundance of the future is right here and it's coming in soon. But to release yourself from toxic things, toxic energies, things that don't serve you, yeah, that's the thing to do. This. Get these final messages. Anything else? Most High say yes. It's a whole lot of, it's a lot coming. It says general wellness. The process may feel gradual, but they will add up. Embracing mindfulness. Be mindful about your general wellness. Use affirmations, the same principles as our mindfulness challenges. It could be a challenge for somebody to stay mindful, to continue to affirm themselves that this abundance is coming in, to not get discouraged, to continue to grow through your adversities. But I feel like your growth is adding up. You may even be calling in new friends. And we said help is on the way. New friends, new partnerships, people that will support you on your growth journey, beloved. Every experience we have in life, from the delightful to the terrible, can contribute to our overall enlightenment. Life is full of tests, both big and small. Whatever their results, we can always take something from them to help us learn about ourselves and the impact we have on others. Being open to these lessons increases our emotional intelligence and our ability to analyze situations with clarity. 33:13 when we said that. I embrace the lessons of life. Every day is an opportunity to improve. Every day is an opportunity to improve. New friends, whether you're moving to a new place or just looking to widen your social circle. I'm seeing circle here. And you're the only one in it. You might feel like you're by yourself, struggling to cease and desist, to release some things from the past, the old identity. You might be struggling to stay in a past circle that no longer serves thee, that supports the old habits that need to fall away from thee. Either way, I feel like the Spirit is moving you to take action. It's going to pick you up and put you in a whole situation with people that will support you. But I feel like the first person that needs to take the action is you, beloved. is you. Okay. It says, it's going to widen your social circle. The time can come to prioritize making new friends. Oftentimes, this seems difficult, and breaking the ice can take some courage. But being open and friendly with new people is not as daunting as it may seem. It is a level playing field. When you relax, be yourself, and listen generously, people are drawn to you, beloved. I am a good listener, and I have interesting things to say. Do y'all think things are interesting? We don't know. We just say it anyway. I can relax and be myself around new people. Yes, you can. Anything else? Yes. This activation is here. We see fertility, and we already saw the energy of fertility. We see delight and joy, laughter, solar plexus chakra, transmuting that energy. Anything else? That's it. Anything else with a message? Nope, that's it. We see fertility, that that's that goddess energy, ready to birth something, ready to be impregnated with something, like fertile, ready for the seed to be planted and take root so that it can grow. Beloved, we saw the energy of growth. We see delight, grow, joy, manifest your abundance from a place of joy, releasing the toxicity, releasing the negativity. What is that last thing that needs to fall away from thee? What is that last piece of that old identity that you keep trying to drag and bring along with thee, that the Most High God say you need to surrender, you need to release? 3606, when we just said it. Transmute that energy. Use it to propel yourself upward and onward so that they can clothe you, they can redress you, so that you can see you at your highest you. We just wash with that cinnamon. We calling all the abundance in, beloved. We definitely in the robe, and we ready to be redressed, beloved. Just saying. Release the facade, the mask, and the obligations of the past. It's okay to let it fall away. You're getting ready to go toward, forward, receive a whole brand new day. And that abundance is definitely something to delight in. Ashe. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us here on Terrence Louis Tarot Show, where you sure enough never know what you're going to get. Just another quick episode, beloved, to tell you about the synchronicities that we experience. And hopefully you resonate. If you did resonate, leave us a quick little hashtag I resonate, hashtag abundance coming in, hashtag redress me, hashtag looking forward to the abundance that's coming. Any of that will do. We love you. Just like we love the Alpha and Omega that made us, that called us to be the infinite intelligence breathing. We're resurrecting this day. Till next now, y'all. This one is done. Ashe. Ooh. Most High said that cycle is done. Let it go. Ashe.